My home, Townsville, North Queensland. This destination, a large water column pushing through an ancient shallow reef. Inaccessible to boats at low tide, this area is isolated from most people. Not crocodile friendly, viewers need to be aware if you choose to come to this area. Off this edge holds large numbers of stingray, shovelnose and many pelagics, often working and feeding along this edge. Open to sea at both ends, making this area legal for bow fishing in Queensland. Targeting species in this form stems directly from my childhood, and without a doubt, it all started growing up in Tully Heads.
There you go, guys. That's what I come for.
This is the new Cajun sucker punch from the States, and thankfully to FedEx, they were the only people that could ship it to me from America to Australia. And I won't tell you how long or how much it cost, but finally it's here. So for those who speak bow language, I've gone ahead and set this one to 28-inch draw, and it peaks out at 50-pound max draw. It's also got 60% let off, and I've changed to the let off rollers, and again set that to 28-inch draw, because I like to fire the string from in front of my face, not from the side, so 28's really good for me. And this comes standard with 250-pound line with a piranha tip arrow. And you got about 50 yards of line in here, and super heavy duty, really awesome rig, can't wait to use it. So I'm going to go and have a look and a bit of a scout all around and off the edge of Cockle Bay Reef here, see what I can find feeding or passing by on that shallow edge. And I got about at least 4 hours before I even have to worry about the tide coming back in. This area comes well out for at least half the low tide period, anytime it's under 1 metre. Alright, let the mission begin. Alright, so this is what we're looking for, but I won't disturb this fellow. He's got a little girl with him, and he's about 1 inch too small. But just in these shallow waters you'll get both mud crab and blue swimmers. He's hanging on to his girl, so we'll leave him alone. We're looking for a bit bigger than him. I have no idea what this is. I see a few of them around the area. Obviously some kind of a worm, and he's feeding away. Probably all the silt from the shipping channel. But there's one here over 1 metre long. So this whole area is completely underwater at high tide, or even a 3/4 tide, and the amount of people I see flying across here, it makes my skin crawl half the time. There's a bit of damage in the reef over here. You can see someone's had a bad day here. I've had a few bumps across this shallow reef, but never anything this bad. Oh, too big. I don't need one that big. That's more like the size I'm looking for. I'm just going to go to high ground to pull him in so he can't shoot around my ankles in the water. Okay, that'll be beautiful. Locked him. Hey, true. Yeah, those boys are catching barras and over in that shallow. Oh, good. There you go, upper. He's got some weight behind her. A lot of weight. Oh, it's a leopard shark. Oh no, he's a big fella too. Alright, we'll have to get him on the left side of the boat.
He's going that way.
Okay, come over my side. Come over my side, go over. That's it here. Oh, he's a beautiful big leopard shark. Oh, he's massive here. Ah, poor fella. Alright, just going to do your drag up real tight, get you to come and hold this. Yep, there you go. Just going to cut him off at the mouth. I'll see if I can get the hook. It's a massive one. Alright, he'll come back. They don't have much fight in them. There we go. Yeah. I couldn't get the hook out, so we'll just cut him off here. There's a good 6-7 foot.
Wow.
Good 6 foot, easy.
It's a shark. Interesting.
That was one of the biggest leopard sharks I've ever seen. Would have been close to 7 foot, I reckon. Teresa's arms got a good workout to start the day. Oh, massive toadfish. No way. Look at the size of this for a toadfish. Enormous toady. That'll be right. Get it. Oh, the fucking Japanese crack a fat. Look at the size of that thing. So he got something speared through his face too, or it might have been the spine of the wolf herring. Take your fingertip clean off. So I'm off to Palm Island groups, looking for some new marks, some new fishing grounds, and I've teed this time up with one of the local boys from Palm Island. His name's Townsville, and he's a wonky hole guru over here. He's got plenty of marks, and he's the only one that of the area that come forward to help me out and give me a start on some of these wonky holes. And it was right about now where I just lost all motion for what I was going to film and what I was going to talk about. I just got taken in by how beautiful the area was. I haven't been here for a couple of years, and we met up, done our reconnaissance, marked a few spots. He was a champion lad, even offered me to stay at one of his huts on his family's island here, and overnight trips out in his big 7-metre Haines. So I'll definitely be coming back here. But I'm just going to have a poke around, a bit of a fish, and I've got to do a quick trip straight back to Balgal to try and get back in before the receding tide keeps me out here for the night.
This will be interesting. It took it on the way in. Oh. Come on, Bronzy. Oh, nice bronze whaler. Whoosh.
So the old bronzies are coming through at the moment, proving to be a little bit of a problem. But you know, they're not bad eating, the old bronzy. I'd take one, you're allowed to take one, but I've already got a bit of flake in the freezer at home, and I'm going to show you guys later what I do with the processes just to get rid of the smell and that typical taste and stinky smell of the shark. I'm just going to work through these guys for a little bit and see what we can get up off the bottom here.
On the bottom? You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be tripping. Here's two. Here's Gully. Good one.
Yeah, I've long heard you can catch these guys on the bottom without using live baits drifting or floating, but I've seen it for myself now. And these guys are taking dead squid on a sinker flat on the bottom.
Oh, man. Little doggy, eh?
So yeah, 50 centimetres is the minimum size for a doggy mackerel, and you're allowed a bag limit of 10 for these guys. I'm only going to take a couple of fish here today, and I've actually stayed a little bit too long. I had the feeling I should have left about half an hour ago to make it in at Balgal at low tide. And for any of the locals who know Balgal, you know what it's all about there, and it doesn't matter how well you know it. It changes, and the tree stumps and logs all move around, so I'm heading back flat stack, knowing I'm a little bit late. And as I expected, when I got here, all three of us are trimmed out to the max. Big fella over here is in a 7.5 metre. He's bombed out, and he's gone exactly where I would have gone if I didn't have them in front of me, because that looks like the deeper side, and perhaps it was, and he's gone for his original route. But yeah, it changes here often. So well, that's it for today. I'm going to come back and we'll get on to some wonky holes.